Hey, vinyl community, Mark here from Sound Matters again, and a happy new year to you if you're watching this at the beginning of 2023. Today we're going to kickstart the year with a package that I've received from a record subscription service called Vinyl Moon. Now, I like a record subscription service. I've experienced quite a few of them. Most of all, I've experienced VMP, is probably my favourite of the lot so far, just for the premium releases that they offer, the quality of their product, and the diverse range of music that I've discovered through being a subscriber or a member, if you like. So Vinyl Moon have a very different approach, a very different offering. Let's dig into this release, find out what Vinyl Moon have to offer as a subscription service. So before I open the package itself, we'll take a quick look at the website and find out what the gist of Vinyl Moon is. So it says here on the website, discover art and music pressed together, an out-of-this-world vinyl club for the adventurous. Straight away from the imagery you can see here, it's very much artwork and packaging focused, and I think there's an element of kind of music discovery in here that we'll get to further down in the list. But straight away, they're not going down the route of audiophile, if you like, if you want to use that term, black vinyl. So if you're looking for a service which is very much focused on pressing quality and getting the best, AAA releases, that kind of side of things, then Vinyl Moon probably isn't the subscription service for you. But certainly for those who love the artwork side of vinyl and are into music discovery, perhaps there's something on offer here. So keep going. It says here, press the launch button and prepare for a full sensory vinyl experience. Vinyl Moon is the only vinyl mixtape that combines the best new music with original artwork to create an ultra deluxe record experience every month. Each record gives you a fun and interactive and completely unique way to discover new music and wild artwork each month. Interesting. And here's a summary of what you can expect to receive. So essentially they go around the globe searching for the best new music, and it's quite eclectic. It's anything from indie rock to indie pop, old dance to electronic, beat tape, and various others. So you can have to keep a pretty open mind or have a very eclectic taste in music to get the best out of this service. But if discovering new artists, new acts is of importance to you, then Vinyl Moon clearly have something to offer here. And if you want to combine that with your vinyl hobby and you love the artwork and the packaging of new vinyl, then this could be a great record subscription for you. Cost-wise, you're looking at either an annual renewal, which makes it $31 per month. So that's the cheapest. So if you do this, if you pay on an annual basis, $31 per month, you can do a 3-month subscription at $33 a month, or you can go month by month for $34. But without further ado, let's open the package that I've received and take a look at the actual product and vinyl itself. So there were 2 records within the package, which is nice because we get to see what 2 months worth of this subscription service is all about. Looks like the packaging, which is typical record subscription packaging, the brown packets that are designed to take the abuse during shipping. Looks like they've done their job because both records look like they've arrived in immaculate condition despite the distance that they've traveled, I guess from the US where Vinyl Moon are based over to my place in the UK here. So that's a good sign straight away. But let's get straight into these records and just see what the premium packaging that they claim in terms of these releases is all about. One thing I do notice is that both releases here come with reusable outer record sleeves, which is a nice touch because you don't normally expect that from most releases. Actually, I don't even get that from VMP. I get nice premium inner record sleeves, but they don't come in an outer record sleeve. So although yes, you could get more premium outer record sleeves, of course you could, it's nice that they come with them straight out of the box. Record out the sleeve now, let's just take a look at what we get inside. So there's some liner notes here, is what that looks like. This is volume number 83, by the way, with some information from Brandon, the guy who compiles all of the music, and then we've got a little bit of a spiel and some information about all the artists that are on this month's release, which is really cool. Actually, I think it's just nice to be able to read about the artist, and then you can go follow them if you like on their social media account. So for new artist discovery and for finding these guys out there in the wider world, this is really handy to have. But hey, let's get to the main event here. This is the actual record itself. Now, curious to see what they do here packaging wise, to see what's potentially slightly different. Straight away, slightly odd, this opens the other way around that I would normally expect expect from a gatefold record. So what is going on here? Now, we reveal as we pull it apart, and hopefully you can get most of this on the camera, but this is no ordinary gatefold. It opens up both sides. In fact, you couldn't really call this a gatefold. This is just very, very different packaging. Now, it is, because of the nature of what it is, it's very difficult for me to get this on camera, but hopefully you can see there that it unfolds 4 ways, which is super unusual for vinyl in general. I've never seen a vinyl record put together in this way in terms of packaging, but it obviously really just expands the canvas in terms of what they can do and what they can display in terms of the album artwork. Some really interesting stuff to look at here, and it's really beautiful, it's really pretty. You know, this is one of the things I just love about the vinyl format, is there's so many things you can do if you're creative with packaging. Then, you know, the world really is your oyster in terms of what you can achieve. But hey, look, this is really interesting and really cool. What does the record itself look like? And as we expect, there is some beautiful coloured vinyl. Now, I appreciate coloured vinyl, not everyone's cup of tea. I personally like it, but when I really want to experience, I guess, the best fidelity, I do prefer black vinyl. But you can't deny the beauty, I don't think, of what is achievable packaging-wise with something like this. And since this is more about experience and about music discovery, I think this is the right application for coloured vinyl. You've got obviously this big, bright, bold blue colour and splatters of pink in the mix there, which makes, hopefully that'll all come out on the camera and you can see there, but really makes for a beautiful effect. Taking a look at record number 2, one of the things that stands out to me on the artist liner notes here is that there is also apparently it says this Digital Moon record includes an additional digital experience to explore, enjoy and share. So if you follow the QR code at the link below, then you can find out what that is all about. And it says it's best experienced in Safari. So it looks like it's designed to be opened up on a mobile device, and then there's some additional experiences there. I can't vouch for what that is straight away, but you know, that's an interesting concept to add to it. So you're combining the online and the kind of, you know, offline side of things in terms of the analog medium such as vinyl, and then you're bringing it into the digital world as well, which I think is an interesting concept and something that I haven't seen from other subscription services. Seeing that digital element on the second record piqued my interest to go check out what was included for the first record, and it says here that first record I opened, the artwork on that record can be viewed in augmented reality. So you download this app here and then you view the artwork on your smartphone to really bring it to life in that jumping out the screen kind of augmented reality style. Now this is really interesting, really creative, really clever way to combine an old school analog format like vinyl, really modernize it and make it complement our new digital world. So it just goes to show that vinyl doesn't have to be something that's viewed as a nostalgia thing. It doesn't have to be something that's an either or situation in terms of the digital realm and the analog realm. The two can exist together and often complement each other. And I think this is a really creative way of doing this and bringing in a younger audience potentially in the process into the vinyl collecting hobby, and hopefully ensures that vinyl stays relevant not only from its nostalgia viewpoint and its whole experience and the great sound of analog, but also makes it relevant as a complement to the digital world, not something that's going against or fighting the digital world in the process. That's really interesting to me. Looking at the actual second record itself, it looks like this one is more conventional in that it's a double gatefold here, which is, yeah, interesting artwork. I don't know what the significance of the artwork is, I'm not gonna lie, but it's interesting, it's creative, it's clever. And here we have the second splatter effect vinyl that came in a lovely, nice premium anti-static record sleeve with the Vinyl Moon logo on this one, which is nice to see. Just adds an element of officialness, I guess, to it as well. But yes, more splatter effect vinyl, very much about the packaging, as I say, and very much about artist discovery. Now, one thing I should say that I think is a nice element to this is that they're going for new artists, and we all know just how difficult it can be for new artists to make a career in the digital realm on its own. Streaming does not pay very well, so if you're looking to support the artist, I would hope that something like Vinyl Moon in terms of up-and-coming artists would be a good way to contribute to making a fairer music industry for up-and-coming artists. So to summarise, I love the presentation of Vinyl Moon and the full experience effect they're going for. The music itself is certainly eclectic. The first Blue record I opened was very much a cool ambient collection, whereas the second Pink album was far more pop orientated. I loved the inclusion of Augmented Reality, which really brought the album artwork to life. On the app, by the way, it also plays clips from the album as the visuals come to life on your mobile device. The addition of online listening experience as well is a nice touch. It brings the artwork and the music together in a convenient browser-based music player. A download option would have been a bonus, but then that's just me. Vinyl Moon as a subscription service I think would suit record collectors looking to discover new music and experience vinyl in a modern context. Certainly it's not aimed at vintage vinyl enthusiasts or those seeking high fidelity reissues, but then again, each record subscription service needs to bring its own thing to the table. I think overall, Vinyl Moon excels in its potential to switch younger audiences onto the vinyl format, and for that, I salute them. So that concludes today's video. Thank you ever so much for watching. As always, have you subscribed to Vinyl Moon in the past? Are you a member at the moment? What's been your experience of this service? And overall, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on subscription services? What would you like to see from subscription services going forward in 2023 and beyond? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Always keen to hear your opinion out there in the vinyl community. But for now, thank you ever so much once again for watching. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep spinning.